Art friends, welcome back to Art Class with Mr. Poulos. Today we are going to be making self-portraits as a Lego character. So, hopefully you can locate the file that looks like this. It's a blank Lego character, and you're going to be customizing it so that it looks a little bit more like you. Let's get started. Great. So here's the self-portrait that I did a few years ago. My hair was a little bit longer at the time, but you can learn a few things about me just by looking at it. You know that I like Pokemon, you know that I like to do art, and that's about it for this picture, but I could learn at least two things about yours. That would be nice. So what you'll do is you can either print out the sheet that I've attached with just a blank Lego character, or you could draw your own. It will take some time. For the practice one, I would say print one for sure. And let me just show you how to go about customizing this. So you can do the eyes any way that you'd like. But a regular Lego character would just have these tall oval eyes. They're not terribly big. They're, I don't know, about a third of the size of the head. And a mouth. That's your basic Lego character. But you could do way more than that. You could add eyebrows, you could change the eye style. You know, however you want to do this is up to you. And you can get a lot more detail in here. Okay. For the clothing, you know, I'm just going to put a little collar around my guy here. A couple buttons. Short sleeves. Let's do short sleeves. If you were doing long sleeves, you would end it down here. If you wanted to put your character in a dress or something like that where you need to change the legs, well, that's fine. I'll give you guys a printout that's a little bit lighter than this, so you don't have to keep any lines that you don't want to, and you would just draw your dress on here like that. Some ideas for you would be if you do karate, you could put yourself in your karate uniform, or soccer, you could be, you know, in your soccer uniform, maybe standing on a soccer ball. Anything like that would be cool. For the hair, if you have very, very short hair, you can leave this little bump at the top. But if you have long hair, usually those Lego pieces would pop onto that bump and cover it. So your hair might look something like this. You can add a nose if you'd like to. Okay. And then it comes, after you kind of get the clothing down and you've got the face down and your hairstyle, then it just comes down to, you know, maybe putting something in your hand. You know, if you have a pet dog, you could put the leash in your hand and then come down to your little Lego pup. That would be cool. Just want to learn at least two things about you by looking at this portrait. Okay, that's good enough. All right, so after I get at least two things, well, this is only one, right? Let's do, my character also likes soccer, so I'll put a soccer ball down here, and maybe I would have changed that to a soccer uniform, so maybe shorts would make sense. All right, let's trace this up. I'll fast forward it and trace it, and then we'll color it, and you'll see what this can look like. And there you go. I can tell that this person really likes to play soccer and has a pet dog. They're in their soccer uniform with the pads and the cleats. And that looks good to me. So this is great practice. And then next week what you're going to do is you're going to draw one from scratch and you're going to pull your ideas from here. Because I gave you a template here. You're going to do all of this on your own next time. So I'll see you then.